Hello, I am Mayank. I am here to explain my EDA project that is on Play Store app review analysis. Firstly, we are getting the necessary libraries that are NumPys and Pandas, and we are getting the data from CSV files by using the read CSV method. So we are doing pd.read CSV and the file path. So we are getting the data frame in PlayDF and ReviewDF. We are two files. Okay. After that, we are using the head function for checking up the rows and columns of the data frame. So we are having the app. These are the columns and the rows. So we are checking up the columns and rows of the review DF also. And after that, we are getting the shape of PDF and review DF. So here we are getting 10,841 rows for the PDF and 13 columns, and 64,295 rows and 5 columns in review DF. After that, we are using the info function to getting the information like not none values, columns, and data types. So in the review TF, we can see that there are 64,295 not null values in the app column, and rest of the columns have only 37,427 not null values. So we can conclude that there are null values in the rest four columns. So we are summing up the null values, the count of null values. So we are getting 26,868 and 863 null values in the respective column. So here we cannot fill up the null values because they are very uh, very much amount of null values. So we are dropping up the null rows. So we are using the drop NA function in the review DF to drop the null values, and after that we are checking the null count and it is 0. And in the review DF we are resetting the index also, so we are using reset index, and the review DF is set. And after that we are in the play DF, same we are doing in the play DF data frame. So here we are only getting null values in the rating column, and some of the columns also like current version, Android version also, and in the content rating also. We are summing up the null values. So here we are having rating column have 1474 null values, and Android version has 8 null values. So here only one column has that much amount of null values. So the rating column is also the memory column. Okay, so we can fill the null values so that we cannot lose the data. So I am using the interpolate function that is internally using the linear interpolation to fill the null values of the rating column. So after using the interpolate function, the null values of the rating columns are gone, and only we have null values in type, content rating, Android version, and current version. So for this a small amount of null values, we are using the drop NA, and we can drop that null values. So we are using the null free. We are getting the null free data frame. And after that, we are checking for the duplicate also. So we are from the review head.2, we are getting only 2 rows and all the columns. So and here we are checking up the duplicated values that are uh, we are using subset. So in subset, we are using the columns apps, category, type, price, chunks, rating, and last rate. So if these columns have duplicate values, like uh, the row that are containing that columns that are duplicates, so here we can get 1051 duplicate values. So we need to drop that duplicate value. So by using the drop duplicates function, we in that subsets, if they contain the duplicate values, they will by drop duplicate function. So after that, after checking the duplicated by using duplicated function in that subset, we are getting the 0. So duplicate values are gone. And after the all the duplicate value are gone, we are checking in the review DF. So in the review DF, there are not any, no, did not contain any duplicate values. Okay. So after that, we are checking for the outliers in the numeric column. So we are using the describe function, and we are giving up the percentage that we need to check for that uh, outliers. So in the 5% of the total data, we are having the rating as 3.1. Okay, and in the maximum we are having getting the rating as the 5. So we know that the rating of the apps are between 1 and 5, uh, including 1 and 5. Okay, so here the maximum crowd is between 4, in the 4 and 5. So we can after that we can plot that box plot to checking up the outlier. So here uh, we can see that these are the outliers. Okay, but we know that the rating lies between 1 and 5. So these are not outliers. Okay, because the maximum crowd is between 3.25 to 4.75 or 5. So maximum crowd lies between these. So these are showing up as outliers, but they are not outliers. We know that the rating is between 1 and 5, so they are not outliers. Okay, we can check for the review DF. We can check the polarity with the percentage of this. So here we know that the minimum is -1 and maximum is 1. For sentiment polarity, we know that, and for sentiment subjectivity, the minimum is 0 and maximum is 1. So it is okay. It is okay for us. So after that, we are doing that. Okay, so we are summing up the installs. Means by grouping up the category, we are checking that how many installations per group. Okay, so here we know that the installs column is a object column. Okay, like string column. So because it contains plus or commas, so we need to remove that and we need to convert into the numeric column so that we can sum up the values. So we are so I designed a function like start to numeric. So here what did it do? Like it will split the values by the comma. If it contains the comma, it is split by that, and after that it will remove the last plus symbol. Okay, it will remove the plus symbol, and after that it will uh, join function. So we will get only numeric values. So we are using I am using the apply function and this function as a argument, so that uh, every row of the installs column goes into that start or numeric function, and making it as a numeric value. So after that uh, we are changing the data type of that column as uh, we are getting into the new column installations and changing the data type of installation as in64. And after that, by doing the play df1 info, we get the installs column and the data type as in64. So after that we can uh, group that category column and aggregate that installs, so that which app category has more installs or less installs we can get from that. So in the data visualization, we are checking the head function once more, and after that we are plotting the hist plot. Okay, so in the histogram plot, we are getting that the maximum reviews lies between 3.5 and 5, because the mainly histogram crowd is here, and less reviews are lies between 1 to 3.5. Okay, so that's why we are getting as outliers, but we know that app rating is between 1 and 5, so it is okay for us. So after that, for getting the top 5 apps by category or by installations, so we are in the category, we are checking up the how many unique categories are there. So there are 33 unique categories. Okay, so in 33 unique categories, we are grouping the category column, and in the installation column we are aggregating with the sum and sorting the values by descending order. by doing the ascending equal to false and get it only 5 columns, top 5 columns. So here I am plotting the uh, bar plot, and there are top 5 app categories by installation. So we are saying that the game category has maximum installations, and the communications has second most, and family has the third most, and so on. After that, here you can see that the number of installations by the category is game. And after that, we are getting the top 5 category by rating. So top 5 category by rating, we are grouping. So we did the group by category. So we are using the same group by category, and in the column rating, we are aggregating the mean. Okay, we are getting the mean. So getting the top 5. So we see that the events have maximum average, that is 4.1414, and in the arts and design it is second most. So we are plotting up that also. That is the there does not have many much difference between them. That's why the power plot is showing like this. And after that, we can conclude that events and education have better average ratings. Okay. And after that, in the price section, we are checking that how many uniques are there. So these are the unique values of the price. So we can check that is the app installations is greater than paid apps or not. So here we are printing that app is free app installation greater than paid apps. Then we are checking up that we are getting the price that is not equal to 0. That means the paid apps. Okay, and we are getting the length of that, and we are checking the length of the uh, rows that is not equal to 0. Like they are uh, sorry, this is the uh, free apps and this is the paid apps. Okay, because if the price equal to 0, so there are free apps, or price not equal to 0, so they are paid apps. So here you can see that the M installation greater than that paid apps is true. So free apps are more than the paid apps. Okay, free app installations are more than the paid apps. And after that, we are checking up the head. Top means 5. We are checking up the columns of the play DF and the review DF also. And after that, we are getting the top 5 highest reviewed apps. Okay. So here we are using playdf.reviews equal to playdf1 reviews.as in 64. We are checking. We are changing the reviews column data type by int64. Okay. And after that, we are sorting the values and getting the top 5 of apps column and review columns. Okay, and we are plotting the bar plot. So we are using the Cbound for plotting the bar plot, and the top 5 reviewed apps are Facebook, WhatsApp Messenger, Instagram, and so on. And after that, we are checking the data also once more, and we are plotting the histogram to see the sentiment polarity. So, sentiment polarity shows that the nature of the review, like it is a negative review or positive review. So we can see that the main crowd is from 0 to 0.75. Okay, mostly crowd lies here. So we can see that the app reviews are mostly positive reviews, and less number of negative reviews are also there. And after that, uh, from the day from the date column, we are getting the year using the get year function, and it is returning us the year. So we are using the apply function on once more, and from here we are getting the years. So we are checking the unique years. So they are 18, 17, 18, 14, 16, and so on. So now we are plotting that. Now we can plot review count over time. So this is a plot for the trends over time. We are using the line plot. So here from the line plot we can see that from 2017 the app reviews will increase gradually. So we can see from the line plot that we can see that the reviews count increasing gradually in year 2007. Okay. And also once more we are grouped by the content rating also, and aggregating the count means uh, the categories the for which the apps are available. Like for everyone, there are 7,978 apps available, and for the team, there are 1,063 apps available, like that. So we are getting the counts of the apps available per content rating wise.